final few seconds down at the buzzer, and they steal it away from G2.
Score who? Dude, Azteca is the real deal. That's unbelievable. He gets full blinded on the kill. Knife pull, thinks he's got it, goes over the top, finishes the job, covers the plant.
Also,
that was a beautiful round for the Mongols. They should never win that. And JKFS whiffs the spray that wins the round.
Oh, yeah. JKF'd up, man, down in the pit.
Yeah.
Like, that one's going to hurt.
Respect.
You know, that was the round right there.
Oh, my goodness.
They might catch this timing on Blitz, and HooXi has. Let him turn.
What did he want?
But he does deal with him. Gun now retrieved. HooXi is armed and dangerous over on short, and one man's crept all the way up to the hay bales. The Mongols have no idea that he's here. Annihilation runs the risk of just getting backstabbed as he tries to play out on short.
No.
Doesn't check the close angle, and so that's a freebie from Hunter's CZ. Now it's just Azteca, and he's run at. They double peek him from the short side.
Oh, it looked like...
So G2 through, and HooXi,
Sick.
that's exactly what he wanted.
I'm surprised he's as committed as he was there in that 1v3, but really wanted to see what was on the table, see what was on offer, and we've already seen some very crisp shots for the Mongols, so individually coming in hot, and you'd need to, but man, HooXi's won G2 both their rounds right now, individually, and even if these B players fall, there will be fast flanks.
Out they come, lovely shot from m0NESY, he's showing up in great form. Nico finds one blind, and they're closing the gap on m0NESY, but HooXi's got his back. As they try to scale up and over on the oranges, it's certain death that awaits them inside of this B site. HooXi and m0NESY just playing back to back with one another. Annihilation, beautiful shot to deal with HooXi. But similar to last round, locked in a 1v3 that's just too far past the post, and there's no going back to save this time. The flank is in.
Nice.
Hunter's got the better of him.
Solid round, decisive for G2, playing as they should as the favorite. Confident push immediately into alt mid as Nico puts pressure on mid with util. And right now, G2 have flipped it on its head entirely, despite that 4-0 lead for the Mongolian side. With what he's given us, go on, lad, show it. Oh, okay. One way to begin.
HooXi's blind. He's boxed in, and they will overwhelm him. Suddenly a route to the B players open. They're desperately scrambling bodies around. m0NESY gonna be the only line of defense. Trying to get in position with the AWP, but the smokes are already in. Oh, he's just praying that something connects through this smoke, and it will for Hunter. They lose m0NESY in the meantime. He's spammed out over at Coffin. G2 are suddenly in with a chance on this retake.
Ready to swing.
So out they come from the spawn side. Blitz is fed to them, but back at the site is Bartak, and he's going to hold on. Nice. They're running at him, and even though they get the kill, there's no time. Surely it's going to be close. No. And it dawns on Hunter now, but too little, too late. He's dead to the bomb, and the Mongols do it with a 4-spy.
That's sick. Bartak buys just enough time, positions very well behind the new boxes, covers for just another second, and even though Hunter hits that running shot, these opening pistol kills were everything. We know what 2 entry kills can do on a map like Inferno. An unbelievable 1 for Annihilation on that boost. Yeah, still for a team that's shown good utility usage. Okay. What? He got 3.
They just all lined up for him.
Okay, well, it's a clean sweep here for G2. Finish him, Hunter. Just shown good utility usage. I mean, that was that mid take in the previous round was pretty lackluster. Did not flash JKS off. Did not, push anyone out of position. So, gonna need to see better XX for the Mongols. The third play was in the pits, right? Yeah.
Freedom that comes with what they've banked up. They flash Hunter into the bottom mid fight, and he gets out with so much. Softens up Annihilation for Nico's nade. He will fall at the hands of Azteca, but JKS was teed up to get that trade. There's a route to the B play open. Full belly util on both players, so they really get to nullify a lot of these angles here as they move in for the retake. Azteca goes swinging, and he might be low on health, but he brought us down at the 1v1. m0NESY out of the picture now. JKS has got to do it. has got to be that man. He knows where Azteca is. The flashes keep him off that bomb. This is masterfully done right now. He's called the bluff, peeks out on the tap, and JKS will secure that round. Battered and bruised RG2 as the 1v1 goes their way.
They know it's a Hooks. He's got full banana. The issue is the flashes in apartments, so it's going to be a chimney flash if they throw it. That probably won't do too much.
JKS doesn't have a gun. I think that's what they were looking for. What? He only has a USP here. No. Oh, this is weird now. A lot weirder than it needed to be. His teammate is nearly dead, but you also don't want to get caught lobbing the gun across. JKS and Hunter are both spammed out, and this gets real awkward now. This is a couple of unforced errors in this round that have come back to really hurt G2.
Yeah, if there was a gun, JRaz would have found it, so there almost certainly wasn't in the round. That is super awkward for G2. But it's the most tested map against EU teams. Oh, look at this play. NiKo not ready, not for a moment. Azteca goes right through that smoke. There is a kill to keep things in a 4-on-4. That bomb needs to be retrieved. Mongols can't commit just yet. If they do, they'll be lacking the package. But they put on so much pressure on this B site. And Azteca's going to keep going. Hooksy through the smoke, tries to be the hero, but it's only one and done. Techno flashing his way through, dodges the spam, and Mongols own B for now.
Next kill decides a lot, and it's Techno to win it out. JKS now dead. The man advantage lies with the Mongols. They spot the AWP back in spawn, and Monacy's picked up. Hunter's now knowing about him, whittled down by Techno up on top of the boxes. That's a defensive smoke. That's the smoke of a man that's trying to save, and Blitz will not let off the pressure. The Mongols. NiKo's going to respect this smoke. That's given Azteca a little more room to move in. Keep the pressure on from long in the site. JKS falls first, and there's the backstab. NiKo arriving just a couple of seconds too late here, and a 2v3 for G2. Wounded on NiKo, tagged up by the nades earlier on. And he's had a very, very rough game here. Is he in the mindset to turn around like this back in G2's favor? He opens up with one. Hooksy's creeping up short, and NiKo sets him up with a flash, but one hell of a turn from Annihilation. NiKo's got to do it alone. They're both in the site, and he can't find them. The Mongols close it out at 9-6 in this first half. They go into the second, sporting a 3-round lead.
Run that track, baby. Oh my God, Blitz, does he think this is B? He's on a big flank right now. Hunter's holding on. Blitz forces that kill.
Is weird.
They're still ahead of it, but Bartek's got the spot, and there's a man in the sight.
Yeah, you know you've kind of forced them for the A play when they come out the apartments like that. Oh, mopped up. Annihilation is clean with the USP. And so now it is. Might be a little lost in the sauce here. Doesn't know the whereabouts of this 3-man stack. Ooh. He's got the info now. NiKo! Oh! And it's run down by Techno's dualies.
If he had his gun out.
So close to the 1v3.
That was his. Limited by what's in his hands, literally. Could have landed it, should have landed it, crosshair in the right place, but bomb in his fingers. He might get a fight in mid. That smoke comes down, but they want to fight it. Flash is a problem, though. Bartek spraying through the smoke gets one. Annihilation on the long side is gifted an M4 over, and G2 trying to make the most of this chance.
This backstab is going to be immediate. It might arrive before the site hit even takes place, with G2 really squeaking this one for time. Oh, Techno fires off just a second too soon. Plant's trying to come in. It's ugly. It's ugly. They're trying to regain control, and they stumble back to their feet. NiKo at 1 HP is finished off through the smoke. And you can see Hunter.
He needs him.
Trying to keep his wits about him, but doesn't want to just dedicate towards this flank angle yet. Goes back in, doesn't know about the second player. And so we're right back on. 2v2, smoke in at the coffins. Going to try and lock NiKo out of the round. He's now got to wait behind that, tries to play through it, tries to play ahead of it. He will cut down Bartek, saves JKS's life, who goes on to get that final kill. And G2 on their force buy, break back in.
Azteca on the pillar right now, and his teammate at the back of the bomb site. This is so uncomfortable. NiKo with a clear. It's not perfect, Azteca swings with a flash, but he can't finish the job. Last bullet onto Huxi. That bomb is very deep. G2 must go searching. They must go hunting, and Monacy snipes him down from afar. He gets legged. This is uncomfortable right now with no smokes down. JKS is so far away. 20 seconds waiting for this flank, and even when they get it, it might not be enough. Bartak is still a problem piece. Up with the AWP. 13 seconds. He knows where that bomb is. They're coming his way, and Monacy hits the 1D. Beautiful round from the kid. Let's see if they can put a foot in the door right now. Jumping out of apartments. Some crucial trades from G2 needed here. JKS will provide. It's all up to Blitz.
I can't believe he's gotten so deep back within the site, but just falling shy of that kill. And the outcome of the round's been decided. Mongols are already left to save. This one only lasts.
Missed rounds with JKS. Same thing happens for Mongols. They are moving between positions when G2 jump out of apps. And so there was just no way they were going to be able to either get a multi-kill or buy enough time in their positions. Nice call from Huxi.
G2 with a plant in the 5v5.
Don't want to save here, but it's unfortunately the best option. Oh, that's what you
need. Suddenly they've been given a reason to give this round a go. 3 players on the backstab. Boost up, over in spawn. Hunter goes looking for this kill, and he nearly finds them both. Monacy's looking down Banana. The flash gets him off the angle. Right here are the Mongols, but Monacy repels the first man in. More where that came from. Hunter holds it down from the pool, and then JKS goes on to close. So now they learn it's the B play. So much is weighted on these first few fights, and at least Azteca's going to start it off nicely for the Mongols. Up on this boost, tries to take it one step further. Nico moves in and will get taken out. JKS and Hunter trade it back into the 3-on-3, and they look to punish this AWP on the swing. Hunter is channeled in right now, laser focused on completing this comeback, on turning the game around. And they now stand about to find 14, breaking the Mongols' money as we get into the final few rounds of this game, unless this retake can come through.
Missed Molly as well. It's perfect, but it's not on JKS, who could have been burnt out. 20 health, and the flank is coming through for Monacy. Lines that shot up, sets JKS up for one more, and he's buying just enough time to win this round for G2. 14 now, and it is in the palm of their hand. They just have to close their clasp.
Oh, that hurts. Yeah. That hurts so much. If you're Bartak, you could see how dedicated he was to chasing that kill down.
He had to.
It was like mentally in his head. He's like, no, this one is not getting away, but it does. They feed the beast, and Nico taps out one of these B players, and so the B defense now falls just onto Techno. Annihilation could even get caught, you know, walking the line over in mid. Wherever G2 go, they're the favorites to win this round, and they're going to move into B. The red carpet rolled out by Nico. And so just Annihilation left. And he should be a dead man with this boiler lurk so late in the round, with players still in mid trying to hunt him. G2 really want to try and deny anything being saved from the Mongols. And so they're all hunting this. They've got 3 players moving in towards him, and they deal with him cleanly.
As G2 are ready to close this game.
Oh, and that's how it's going to unravel with Bartak dead down in the pit. This one is a done deal now. G2, they're being very methodical at clearing all these angles, but they've already owned the site. They've already won this round with the backstab coming in up through mid. It will be accounted for by G2. They've gone out, they've explored the extremities of this A site. They've not seen anything. And so Monacy, it's like that first half all over again, right? He's just AWPing down into the choke point and middle. That's a real sign of the times play. Just barreling through the Molotov to certain death. And Blitz, 1v3, not long for this world. He's living on borrowed time here, and he knows it. G2 swing him together, and they pull this one over the line. It is a lovely looking G2 win as they turn it around from 11-6 down. They don't let them get a single...